Hey everybody, Don here again. Welcome back to Ragged Edge Lure Works. Today I'm going to take 4 of these deep diving crankbaits and do a pretty simple paint job on them. We're going to do a shad pattern, so stick around. All right, well here's what we got going. I've got 4 of these deep diving crankbaits. We're going to cover them with pearl white. They've already been primed, obviously, and the bills have been treated and taped up. And then across the back, we're going to put a little of this this metallic charcoal. Won't be metallic because I'm leaving all the sediment at the bottom, but I kind of like that charcoal look. And we're going to put a little bit of transparent blue on the top. Then we're going to put a stripe kind of running down the side, and then we'll put a shad dot on them. So let's get to painting. All right, we're going to start off with pearl white and hope this gun is shooting. I've been having all kinds of issues with these guns not wanting to shoot, and I do a lot of cleaning. All right, here we go. But this one is shooting. We're going to give this whole bait a good heavy coat of pearl white. And that's the primary color this thing's going to be, is primarily pearl white. All right, one down. When your base coat is good and dry, you can see that pearl white shows up pretty good, just how shiny it is. All right, so this is the master airbrush. This is the G33. One of the things I like about it is right here, this feature, you know, when you're pushing down, supplies your air. Pulling back supplies the paint. So the farther the needle goes back, the more paint is shot out. You can turn this and it limits the amount of travel so that you can reduce the amount of paint that's coming out. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put some of this this wicked metallic charcoal. You can see all the metal is at the bottom. I'm not even going to try to get that out, but I like the color. And what I'm going to do is on the back of this bait, I'm just going to make a light stripe with this metallic gray. So I'm just going down the back with a really light coat, just to darken that up, just a tad. You see that? And then to avoid the splatter, I'm starting off on the taped portion of the bill. You see, that's just what I want, just that light charcoal spine, if you will. All right, now that I've got that little stripe of charcoal down the back, I'm just going to go over that really lightly with this transparent blue. Just to give it a little bit of a blue tint, not a lot. And then we got something a little extra at the end we're gonna do. Okay, so now we're gonna put a stripe on the side, and I've got this little piece of stencil. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put this, it's got a curve to it. I'm gonna put this so it's right down that lateral line and right up against the gill. And then I'm going to shoot it with a little fluorescent yellow. So I've got the brush cleaned out. Hopefully she'll spray. And she will. So here we go. Halfway down the lateral line and right up next to that gill. And there you go. Nice stripe. We'll do the same on the other side, but I want to clean my little stencil. And the same here, center it on the lateral line. And there you go. All right, so the last thing we're gonna do, I got a little pearl black, and we're gonna put a shad dot on these things, just using this piece of stencil I have. So let's see, we want it right about there. I want it to be just on top of that line. You see that? I'm just going to use these eyes that came with these blanks. Just a simple black with a, I don't know, clear iris. Voila. And then I got something a little special I'm going to do with the epoxy. So we'll be back in just a minute to do that. All right. Next. All right. We'll mix up the epoxy for 5 minutes. Then we'll coat the whole bait, each of them, and then I'm going to do something a little bit different, just to jazz it up a little bit. So we'll be back in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. We've got the epoxy on. Now we've got a little bit of epoxy left. We're going to mix in a little bit of black sparkle. And now I'm going to pull one of these baits off. And we're just going to put a little bit of that black sparkle right down the back, just to give it a little something more. Let's put a little bit more in there. Whoa, well, that might be too much. Yeah, that's a lot. That's all right. It wasn't showing up very well. Just down the back. All right, just a little bit of flake. All right, well, here's the finished product. It was a super simple pattern, but I really like the way they came out. Hope you guys like them, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.